April Fools, I think. It's April 1st. And these are the 30 greatest drummers ever. I wanted to make it 50. So the honorable mentions, there's too many of them. Shaving cream. Proof that I shaved, by the way, which is kind of impressive for it being Friday. Yeah, top 30 drummers ever. Brian Blade, 30. Ginger Baker, 29. Questlove, 28. Because I like the Roots records, I also like a lot his playing on D'Angelo. Those D'Angelo, like Voodoo, and the first few D'Angelo records, I love the drumming. And I love the bass playing on that, too. Who I didn't name was Pino Palladino, I think, on the bass. I didn't name so many bass players. I didn't name Thundercat, who was on the list. I just didn't read it, because I'm probably going to misread this or list, too, because I'm fucking dyslexic. Anyway. The Kims, the Gordon, the Deal. I should have put Kim Deal in there, at least. Anyway, I can do another 30 bassists if you want. Let's do drummers. After Brian Blade, Ginger Baker, Questlove, Billy Kreutzmann. Billy Kreutzmann's a great drummer. My favorite period of the Dead in terms of their drum sound is when they had one drummer. That drummer was Billy Kreutzmann. 26, Stubblefield. And, I guess John Starks or whatever I don't know, they had multiple drummers, but Stubblefield's, invented the James Brown funk drum groove, right? Just that, dun, 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 dun. That, all the bass drum, the pre-double bass, doing, the double bass. Oh, the displacement of that second beat. That is the root of drumming, to me, rhythmically. That's the dun, 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 dun. The closer together second ones, the further apart first one. That's rhythm, baby. Benny Benjamin. Played on all your favorite Motown songs. Look it up. Larnell Lewis. Dude is a beast. You've seen him. He's just a fucking beast. Bernard Purdy. Levon Helm. Great singer. Not a great technical drummer, but perfect for the band. Perfect subtle drummer and an amazing talent. I love the way he plays. Love the way he sings. Zach Hill. I'm a fan. I saw Death Grips. I got my free poster Fillmore. 2015, Saturday, July. I'm a fan. I was a fan of Hella. I enjoy your drumming, Zach. Hell, you're quite good at drums. You're the best member of the band you're in. Both of the bands you're in. I don't know if you're in either of them anymore. You seem to be constantly not being in your own band. Jim Keltner. Jim Keltner played on the awesome JGB lineups. That's why I originally love him. But he also played on everybody. He played everything. He's one of these. He's Waldo. You just look for Jim Keltner. He's somewhere in the writing credits of whatever record you happen to be listening to. Earl Hudson, Bad Brains. I had to put a punk drummer here. Could have put Tommy Ramone. Could have put. What's the name of the. He has a weird nickname. The Clash drummer. I went Earl Hudson. Earl Hudson, I think, is the best technical. Those punk fills, those are the coolest. He's the best hardcore drummer. Earl Hudson. Neil Peart. He was a pretty good drum player. He had a large kit. He could do pretty, try to play Tom Sawyer on drums. The time change part. The way he plays it. Terry Bozio. I think I put these two together because I'm just thinking of like, okay, who has an even bigger drum set? Terry Bozio used to tour with a drum set that was so big that was like it was billed as like the gigantic drum set featuring Terry Bozio essentially. Uh, yeah, he was just nuts. Somebody's telling me a story where he did a show where he was like going up the like 50 cymbals he had, sliced his finger on a cymbal, and then the show was over because he was like bleeding, spurting blood out of his hand. But it's like that's why you don't put 50 upward cymbals next to your 20,000 toms. But Terry Bozio is so good at drums. He can do such crazy four-limb syncopated things with the infinite drums. He and Neil Peart justify their insane oversized drum set. Poison doesn't need a double kick, you know? People just wanted the big drums at some point. These guys earned the big drums. Maureen Tucker, one of the best drummers ever. This is like my Ringo Starr, Charlie Watts. Maureen Tucker, I love the way she just holds down the beat and makes the song just perfect. I also love when she sings rarely. Like on the last song on the Velvet Underground self-titled. Brian Chippendale Lightning Bolt. This guy rules. This band is only him and an electric guitar. It's hard. I respect him. I respect Joe Russo. I respect bands that just have two musicians and one of them is a drummer. Drummer has to do a lot of work. Brian Chippendale elevates these songs to like legit awesome compositions, not just random drum fills and random drum parts over some guy randomly soloing. It's like it actually sounds like a more orchestrated kind of prog punk because of the way he does drum parts. I like his style. I also like the guy from Battles. I forget his name. Zigaboo Modalest Liste. I don't know how to pronounce anything. Zigaboo. I can't explain you, Zigaboo. I think you learned that, like, staccato, like, and then you applied that to everything. So it's like everything becomes like a drum line fill percussion thing. So you're sort of playing a trap kit, but you're sort of playing it as if you're just like playing separate. Like, it's difficult to describe. I really love the way he plays the drum set. It doesn't sound like any other drummer to me. Billy Martin, number 13. One of the best live drummers I've ever seen. He's just consistently doing amazing things behind the band to support the band to develop the groove into a new place. When he takes solos, they're usually just really out there and crazy right away. But when he goes back into a pocket, it's the most beautiful. Ugh, love Billy Martin. He's under Art Blakey. Yeah, listen to Art Blakey. Like records he played on. Maybe the Jazz Messengers ones, maybe the other ones. Tony Williams. Emergency? I mean, you should listen to all Tony Williams' lifetime. You should listen to Danny Carey. He's good. He's the best part of Tool. Their bass player's pretty good. Their guitar player's okay. Maynard's sometimes good. Danny Carey rules. He's a very good drummer. And the best part of a very good band. Elvin Jones, number 9. John Coltrane. Ever heard of Jack DeJohnette? 8. Played on, Bitches Brew. Plays with Pat Metheny. Jocko also played with Pat Metheny. John Fishman. I put him high because he's one of my favorite things to listen to with Fish, especially early John Fishman. His playing is so inventive and so fun. And it doesn't feel like he settles on beats as much as he's just constantly playing with endless ideas leading into other ideas that's just like bouncing off in this different way every time. I adore Fishman's drum playing. If you just listen to the album Hunter, he's a technical, good, progressive rock drummer. Dale Crover, number 6. I love the Melvins. Dale Crover is an amazing drummer. He also drummed on some of the best Nirvana songs. Jockey Leibziet. I do not know how to pronounce your name, Jockey. However, the drums are the best part of Can. Can are amazing. You should listen to every Can record, because they broke up before they recorded any bad ones, and they're all quite good. But you will notice there's exceptional drum playing on all of them. Often the songs seem like they're orchestrated around a drum beat, and then they compose around that. It's kind of the most drum forward of any rock band. In terms of the mixing, in terms of the... Yeah, it just seems like they're always playing around Jockey. Jockey and Jocko. But you're not number 3, Jockey. You're number 5. Behind Bill Bruford. Bill Bruford. Do you like King Crimson? Rodney Holmes, number 3. I put this because this was the best drummer performance that I have personally seen live. So, that's what I put at number 3. Is the actual best thing that I have physically seen with my own eyes. Which was this guy playing with Steve Kimock Band. Back when he had Robert Walter and Reed Mathis. That tour. Rodney Holmes, incredible drummer. Number 2, Billy Cobham. Mahavishnu Orchestra, the album Spectrum. I should post him with a young hairy mustachioed John Scofield playing Red Baron in the comments, in the description, in the whatever. John Bonham, number 1. My favorite part of maybe the best classic rock band. Yeah. Hare Krishna, 12:30.